Okay. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalam ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tamam bil khair. Can we start? So I'll recap what we have done now. I am in the house is Anna. How do we say Anna? Adnan, I'm in the house.
I am in the house. Ana fil baiti.
Ana fi al baiti. Very good. How do we say where are you?
Where are you? Where are you?
How do we say where?
Where are you?
Aina anta.
Aina anta. Okay.
How will we say where are you to a girl?
Oh, okay. Aina anti.
Very good. Aina anta is where are you to a boy? Aina anti is where are you to girl? How do we say I am outside? How do we say I went out?
I'm outside.
How do we say he went out?
He went out.
Yeah.
No.
He went out is kharaja. How do we say he went out?
Kharaja.
I am outside is Anna fil khariji. Al kharij means outside. Fi al khariji means I am outside. How do we say I am outside?
Ana fi al
Ana fil khariji. Okay. Let me now. Good, Anand. How do we say I am outside?
al kharaja.
Again.
Al kharji.
Your voice is breaking, Adnan. How do we say, Sadia, I am outside? Sadia, can you hear us?
Yes, Saqib.
How
I
do
am
we say
outside will be Ana.
Ana fil khariji.
Ana kharij.
No, Ana fil khariji. Ana fil khariji means I am outside or I am in the out. To be, say, to go word by word, it means I am in the out or I'm in the, say, outer area. The more contextual meaning will be I am outside. So how do we say I am outside?
Ana fil kharij.
Very good. How do we say the people returned? Sadia or Adnan?
Rajan Nasu.
Very good. Adnan, how do we say the people returned? How do we say he returned? The people returned is Rajan Nasu. The people returned is Rajan Nasu. How do we say, Adnan, the people returned?
Rajan Nasu.
Very good. How do we say the people returned and they entered in the house of the idols?
رجع الناس ودخلوا في بيت الأصنام.
Very good. Sadia remembers what we learned. رجع الناس ودخلوا في بيت الأصنام. رجع الناس ودخلوا في بيت الأصنام. What is the answer, Adnan? How do we say the people returned and they entered in the house of the idols? Sidra, how do we say the people returned?
Also,
Sidra, how do we say the people returned?
Safia, your voice is breaking.
Okay, everyone else able to hear me, okay? Let me
Yours is breaking quite a bit.
let me
Your
do one.
voice is breaking.
Let me do one thing. Let me share again. Okay, now is it better?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So Sidra, how do we say the people returned? We say Raja an Nasu. And Adnan, how do we say they entered in the house of the idols?
ودخلوا
فدخلوا في بيت الأصنام.
في بيت الأصنام.
رجع الناس ودخلوا في بيت الأصنام. Tell the full answer, Adnan.
رجع الناس ودخلوا ودخلوا رجع الناس ودخلوا في البيت الأصنامي.
في بيت الأصنام. في بيت الأصنام. Now, bait is before of. So we cannot say al-bayti. We cannot say al-bayti. We have to say في بيت الأصنام. Okay. Now, how do we say the people went to the house of the idols? How do we say the people went to the house of the idols?
To the house of the idols.
Adia. How do we say the people went to the house of the idols?
ذهب الناس في بيت الأصنام.
Very good. ذهب الناس في بيت الأصنام. Why ذهب الناس? Because ذهب is he went. What is ذهب الناس? Sadia.
ذهب الناس will be he went. ذهب الناس will be ذهب is he went, no sahaba.
Yes. And what is ذهب الناس?
The people went.
The people went. Okay, this is an outside door. To use an outside word to say the people went, you use dhahaba, which is singular. You say dhahaba, and then you say annasu. Annasu takes the place of he. So instead of he went, which is dhahaba, annasu takes the place of he. So it becomes the people went. Dhahaba nasu ila baitil asnami. The people went to the house of the idols. Okay, dhahaban nasu. How do we say the people came? How do we say he came? How do we say he came, Sadio?
No idea, Saqib.
You say Ja'a. Ja'a is he came. Ja'a is he came. How do we say the people came? You say Ja'an Nasu.
Jan Nasu.
Ja'an Nasu is the people came. How do we say the people went out? The people went out of the city. They went on a picnic somewhere. They went outside the city. How do we say this?
Zahaban Nasu ilal Madinati.
That is the opposite. That means the people went to the city. Went out is kharaja. Kharaja is he went out. Now how do we say the people went out of the city or from the city?
Zahaban Nasu kharajal Madinati.
No, again. Kharaja is he went out. So how do we say the people went out?
Zahaban Nasu kharajal Madinati.
That's another way of saying it. So we can say Dhahaban Nasu, the people went. Dhahaban Nasu fi kharij al Madinati. Fi fil kharij is outside. If I say fi khariji al Madinati, it means outside of the city. Fi khariji al Madinati. Dhahaban Nasu fi khariji al Madinati. The people went where? Outside khariji al Madinati, outside of the city. Another way of saying it is there's the word kharaja, it's a verb, which means to go out. So we can say kharaja an nasu min al Madinati. Same meaning. Kharaja an nasu min al Madinati would be the people went outside from the city, or the people left the city and they went outside. Kharaja an nasu min al Madinati.
Saqib, in the second sentence, fi should be there, Saqib.
Yes, 990. So fi has to come.
Okay.
Fi kharij al Madinati.
When we translate, how we are going to translate, Saqib?
Oh, sorry, 920.
How to translate that?
The people went outside the city. Fi kharij al Madinati means outside the city.
Fi khariji together will mean that.
Yes. So with place you typically use fi. With time or with place typically you use fi.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's good.
Yep. I think you can ignore the fi also. Let us check. Dhahaban nasu kharij al Madinati, I think will be the same meaning. I think you can also skip the fi and it will still mean the same.
Okay, sir.
That's my opinion. Let us check. So if I type this, Dhahaban Nasu Kharij al Madinati, the people went outside the city. So if I try to translate this to Arabic, the more literal translation or the more say proper translation is Kharaj al Nasu Minal Madinati. But even if I put this, I can also skip the min. The min is optional in most cases. I can say Kharaj al Nasu or Dhahaban Nasu Kharij al Madinati. Or I can say ila kharij al Madinati. That also should be fine. To the outside of the city. I can also put ila. Ila is to. So they went someplace to a place which is kharij al Madinati, to a place outside of the city. Okay. Now, Sidra, how do we say this sentence? The people returned and they entered the house of the idols. Can you guys hear me, Nimra and Sidra?
Rajan
Amra Sidra, it looks like you are on mute. Afifa, ये sentence कैसे बोलते हैं? The people returned and they entered in the house of the idols.
अरादू अन्नासु अन
अतनास
दखला
मतलब लोगों का इरादा था. लोग वापस आए कैसे बोलते हैं?
अरादन नासु
लोग वापस आए हैं रजा अन्नासु.
रजा अन्नासु
रजा अन्नासु और वो दाखिल हुए, वो कैसे बोलते हैं? और लोग दाखिल हुए
अन दखला
वो दखलू
व दखलू
फी बैतुल अस्नामी.
फी बैतिल अस्नामी
रजा अन्नासु वो दखलू फी बैतुल अस्नामी. बोलो आंसर फिर से अफीफा.
अरादन नासु
रजा अन्नासु.
रजा अन्नासु व दखलू फी बैतिल अस्नामी.
वेरी गुड. रजा अन्नासु व दखलू फी बैति अल अस्नामी. वेरी गुड. नेक्स्ट अफीफा, ये तुम्हें आएगा. एंड द पीपल वांटेड टू डू सजदा टू द आइडल्स. और लोगों का इरादा था कि वो सजदा करे किसको? आइडल्स को, पुतलों को. ये कैसे बोलता है?
अरादन नासु
वेरी गुड. अरादन नासु
अन यस्जुदू अल अस्नामी.
लिल अस्नामी. लिल अस्नामी मतलब असनाम को. लिल अस्नामी. ली अफीफा मतलब अफीफा के लिए. तो अगर हम बोलते हैं प्राइस है अफीफा के लिए तो हम बोलेंगे ली अफीफा. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे होगा ली अल अस्नामी. अरादन नासु अन यस्जुदू लिल अस्नामी. Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. What is the answer, Adnan? And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols?
अरादन नासु अन यस्जुदू लिल अस्नामी.
Very good. Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Afifa, answer क्या है?
अरादन नासु अन यस्जुदू लिल अस्नामी.
Very good. Abhi Sidra, can you hear us?
Sahiba, she's put in the chat that she's trying to unmute but she's getting disconnected.
Okay, let me try to unmute her. Let us see if we can give her a chance. Okay, if you can unmute yourself, Sidra, try once. Otherwise, we will continue. Okay, let us go back and do a bit of recap of the previous lesson. Let us see who remembers the previous answers. So this is the previous part of the story. Okay, this is Ibrahimu Yaksirul Asnama. Ibrahim breaks the idols. How do we say the day of Eid came? Sadia. How do we say the people came?
The people came will be Raja.
You're very close.
Jan Nasu.
Very good. Ja'an Nasu is the people came. Now, how do we say Ja'a and Nasu is the people came? How do we say the day of Eid came?
Day of Eid will be.
So we have Ja'a and Nasu. Okay. Now, but here I don't want to say the people came, but I just want to say the day of Eid came. What I put in place of An-Nasu?
Ja Yawmul Eid.
Very good. Ja'a Yawmul Eid. Ja'a Yawmul Eid is the day of Eid came. Very good, Satya. Adnan, how do we say the day of Eid came?
जाआ यौमुल ईदी.
Very good. Ja'a Yawmul Eid. अफीफा कैसे बोलते हैं? ईद का दिन आया था.
जाआ यौमुल ईद.
Very good. Ja'a Yawmul Eid. ठीक है. The people rejoiced. लोगों ने बहुत मौज मस्ती किया, बहुत उन्होंने ईद मनाया, वो कैसे बोलते हैं? सादिया, people rejoiced. How do we say he rejoiced? If you know he rejoiced, you can say the people rejoiced. You say farihan nasu. How do we say the people rejoiced?
Farihan nasu.
Fariha an nasu. How do we say Muhammad rejoiced? This is fariha. How do we say Muhammad rejoiced?
Fariha Muhammad.
Very good. So this becomes fariha an nasu. Fariha Muhammad rejoiced would be fariha Muhammadun. Fariha Muhammadun. How do we say Adnan? The people rejoiced?
Farihan nasu.
फरिहान नासु. आफीफा, लोगों ने बहुत रिजॉइस किया, बहुत लोगों ने बहुत सेलिब्रेट किया, कैसे बोलते हैं?
फरियान नासु.
वेरी गुड. ईद का दिन आया, ये कैसे बोलते हैं?
जा यौमुल ईदी.
वेरी गुड. जा यौमुल ईदी. डे ऑफ ईद, इसलिए यौमु अल ईदी. वेरी गुड. द पीपल रिजॉइस. फरिहान नासु. The people went out for Eid. Yeah, they went out for Eid. How do we say this, Sadia?
They went out will be Zahaban nasu ilal Eidi.
Ilal Eid is they went out to Eid. There's a place called Eid and they went to the place of Eid. How do we say for Eid?
Zahaban nasu fil Eidi.
That means they went inside Eid. It means there's a house or there's a building called Eid and they went inside the building. That is fi. If I say Adnan studied for the test, okay, I would say Darasa Adnanu lil imtihanat. They al imtihanat. Okay, that is for the exams. Okay, if I say this book belongs to Adnan, I would say Al Kitabu li Adnani. Now, how do we say for Eid? You say lil Eid.
Dahab.
And instead of Dahaba, a better word is Kharaja, because Kharaja means to go outside. So you'd say Kharaja Nasu lil Eid. If you use Dahaba, you have to say fil Khariji. Fi Kharij al Madinati lil Eid. Easier way of saying it is Kharaja Nasu lil Eid. So how do we say they went out for Eid or the people went out for Eid? Sadio?
Yes, Saqib.
How do we
They
say
went
the
out
people
for
went out for
Eid.
Eid?
It will be Zahaban nasu lil Eidi.
Very good. Or Kharajan Nasu lil Eid is slightly better. Kharajan Nasu lil Eid. How do we say Adnan? The people went out for Eid?
Kharajan nasu fil idi.
Lil Eid.
Lil idi.
Again?
So Li comes for both the places.
Kharajan nasu lil idi.
No, Saqib.
Yes, Naitanti?
For some place it means to, in some place it means far, no, Saqib.
Yes. It means to, or most places it means for Naitanti in most
For
cases.
Saqib, for prostrate to the idols, we are using lil only. Lil
Li.
asnami only.
In Arabic we use for. So they did prostration for the idols. So that's where we use li.
Okay.
In the Arabic literally it means that they're doing sajda for the idols.
Okay, Saqib.
That's why we use li. Okay, let's come back to fifth lesson. Looks like fourth lesson is easy. Okay. So let's see if Sadia remembers the next one, or let's see if Adnan or Afifa remembers the next one. but the people got astonished. लोग चौंक गए and they got angry. और वो बहुत गुस्सा हुए. How do we say this? How do we say but? Sadia.
تعجب الناس وغضبوا.
Very good. لكن تعجب الناس وغضبوا. The answer again, Sadio. But the people got astonished and they got angry.
لكن تعجب الناس وغضبوا.
Very good. لكن تعجب الناس وغضبوا. What is the answer, Adnan?
لكن تعجب الناس وغضبوا.
Very good. لكن
تعجب الناس.
जब अन्नासु व गदिबु. आंसर क्या है फीफा? लोग चौंक गए और वो बहुत गुस्सा हुए.
लाकिन ताज्जब अन्नासु व गदिबु.
Very good. लाकिन ताज्जब अन्नासु व गदिबु. Very good. So people know this answer. लाकिन ताज्जब अन्नासु व गदिबु. प्रीवियस आंसर क्या है अफीफा? और लोग चाहते थे कि वो सजदा करे असनाम को, पुतलों को.
अरादन नासु अन यस्जुदु लिल असनामी.
Very good. Brilliant. अरादन नासु अन यस्जुदु लिल असनामी. नेक्स्ट आंसर. ये आंसर क्या है? बट द पीपल गॉट अस्टोनिश्ड. लोग बहुत चौंक गए और वो बहुत गुस्सा हुए. अफीफा? लाकिन ताज्जबन नासु व गदिबु. Very good. लाकिन ताज्जबन नासु व गदिबु. Adnan, how do we say this? The people returned and they entered in the house of the idols.
People return. Kharajan nasu. No.
Raja an nasu.
Raja nasu. Raja nasu.
Raja an nasu wa dakhalu.
Raja nasu wa dakhalu wa baitul asnami.
How do we say in? I am in the house. How do we say I am in the house?
Fi.
Yes, fi. House of the idols.
Baitul asnami.
Very good. How do we say the full sentence now correctly?
Rajan nasu wa
They entered. वो दाखिल हुए.
Rajan nasu
ودخلوا
dakhalu fi baitul asnami.
Very good. Again.
Rajan nasu wa dakhalu fi baitul asnami.
Very good. Rajan nasu dakhalu fi baitil asnami. Now let us see if you can tell this one. But the people got astonished and they got angry.
Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu wa ghadibu.
Very good. Lakin ta'ajjaban nasu wa ghadibu. And they said, this is your Satya, and they said, who did this with our gods? How do we say and? They said. How do we say and? وقالوا who did this with our gods?
Man fa'ala naza bi alihatina.
Very good. You're very, very close. Let's have one small mistake somewhere. Waqalu, they said, what did they say? They said, who did this? How do we say who did this? How do we say who?
What Saqib?
How do we say who?
Who will be man fa'ala man?
Very good. Man fa'ala is who did. How do we say this? For example, if I see a book, I would say hata kitabun. This is a book. If I say a pen, I would say hata qalamun. This is a pen. If I see a house, I would say hata baitun. This is a house. So how do I say this?
Haza.
Hada. Man fa'ala hada is who did this?
Bi alihatina.
Bi alihatina. Very good. What's the full answer again?
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
بآلهتنا. Very good. What is the answer, Afifa? और उन्होंने बोला किसने ऐसा किया हमारे आलिहा के साथ, हमारे गॉड्स के साथ?
वकालू मन फ़अला हाज़ा बिआलिहतिना.
Very good. وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا. Adnan, what is the answer? And they said, who did this with our gods?
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
Very good. Again?
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
Very good. आफीफा, ये वाला आंसर क्या है? और लोग बहुत चौंक गए और वो बहुत गुस्सा हुए. अफीफा, लेकिन लोग बहुत चौंक गए और वो बहुत गुस्सा हुए. इसका आंसर क्या है? लाकिन
ताअज्जबन नासु व गदिबू.
वेरी गुड. लाकिन ताअज्जबन नासु व गदिबू. इसका आंसर क्या है? और उन्होंने कहा किसने ऐसा किया हमारे भगवान के साथ?
वकालू मन फ़अला हाज़ा बिआलिहतिना.
वेरी गुड. वकालू मन फ़अला हाज़ा बिआलिहतिना. Adnan, what is this answer? And the people wanted to do sajda to the idols. Adnan's question.
The people wanted to do sajda to the idols will be
Aradan nasu.
Aradan nasu wa.
To do sajda is
do sajda asnami.
An yasjudu
al asnami.
lil asnami.
Lil asnami.
Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
Very good. Again.
Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami.
Very good. Aradan nasu an yasjudu lil asnami. Now give us this answer. And they said, who did this with our gods?
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
Very good. وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
There for you.
Okay.
Major chapter I think is skin and respiratory system. No?
Now let me teach you this. They said, we heard a boy mentioning them. Okay, now Sadia is going to help me with the first part. How do we say Sadia? They said. उन्होंने कहा. Qalu. Very good. So qalu is they said. Same qalu. So we have qalu. What did they say? They said, how do we say we heard a boy? How do we say? Very good. Sami'na. Sami'na. Fatan. Or we'll use an easier word. We'll use waladan. What is waladan?
Boy.
Very good. How do we say we heard the other?
Sami'na azan.
Sami'na al-adana. We heard the adhan. That becomes Sami'na al-adana. Okay, that becomes Sami'na al-adana. Here we heard a boy, waladan. Mentioning them is he mentions them is yad kuruhum. Sami'na waladan.
Yaskuru.
Who mentions them? The boy keeps speaking about them because in the previous lesson we saw Ibrahim talks to the people and he tells them, look, why are you worshipping the idols? The idols are not eating, the idols are not talking, the idols cannot help you. Why are you worshipping idols? So the people are inquiring, who did this with our gods? किसने ऐसा किया? क्योंकि सारे असनाम टूट गए हैं, किसी ने उनको तोड़ दिया है. तो they ask, who did this with our gods? Man fa'ala hada bi alihatina. और फिर कोई लोग बोलते हैं देखो एक लड़का है, वी हर्ड अ बॉय मेंशनिंग देम, एक लड़का है जो उनके बारे में बात करता रहता है, वो हो सकता है उसने शायद तोड़ा होगा. सो इट कुड बी दिस बॉय. सो दे से कालू समिअना वलदन यذकुरुहुम. यذकुरुहुम मतलब जिक्र करना या उनको दोहराना, उनके बारे में हमेशा बोलते रहना. दैट इज यذकुरुहुम. हुम मतलब असनाम, यذकुरुहुम मतलब असनाम के बारे में, उनके बारे में, दैट इज हुम, उनके बारे में बोलते रहना. यذकुरुहुम. सो अदनान, हाउ डू वी से वी हर्ड अ बॉय मेंशनिंग देम?
We heard a boy mentioning them. Qalu samyana walada yazkuruhum.
Very good. Qalu sami'na waladan yadhkuruhum. Again, Atan.
Qalu samyana waladan yazkuruhum.
Very good. यذकुरुहुम. Very good. आसिफा, ये कैसे बोलता है? हमने सुना एक लड़के को जो उनके बारे में बोलता रहता है, वो कैसे बोलता है?
कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम.
वेरी गुड. फिर से
कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम.
वेरी गुड. कालू समिअना वलदन यذकुरुहुम. एक और बार.
कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम.
वेरी गुड. कालू समिअना वलदन यذकुरुहुम. हमने सुना एक लड़के को जो उनके बारे में बोलता रहता है. कालू समिअना वलदन यذकुरुहुम. How do we say this answer, Adnan? Who did this with our gods? And they said, who did this with our gods?
Starting and this one. And this is al walaqad azallam.
No. For example, if I say Sadia and Adnan and Afifa studied. Okay, how I did this is I would say Darasa is he studied.
Walaqad.
No. So see, if I say what is Darasa, he studied. Okay. I want to say and. How do I say and? I say he studied. Who studied? I say Adnan. वो सादिया.
Wal.
वो अफीफा. वो means and.
Walaqad.
How do we say they said?
Um.
How do we say they said?
They.
Waqalu.
وقالوا.
some.
How do we say who?
وقالوا
If I want to ask you, who is this? Okay. If I want to ask you, who is this? I will say man huwa or man hada. Man huwa is who is he? Man hada is who is this? Okay, so man hada is who is this? How do you say who? Who did this?
Man. Man. Who did this?
وقالوا من فعل هذا
بآلهتنا.
ومن
وقالوا
من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
very good وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
very good again
وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا.
very good وقالوا من فعل هذا بآلهتنا. Now next question. They said we heard a boy. How do we say this? How do we say they said?
They said
يذكرهم.
How do we say they said here? Were
قالوا.
وقالوا
وقالوا
yes.
we heard
We heard this. وقالوا سمعنا ويذكرهم.
very good قالوا سمعنا ولدا يذكرهم
ولدا يذكرهم.
again
ولقد سمعنا
ولكن كانوا سمعنا.
ولدا قالوا سمعنا ولدا يذكرهم.
very good وقالوا سمعنا ولدا يذكرهم. If you say laqad, it means definitely we have heard. Okay, so there's no doubt. For example, if I tell Adnan, did you study yesterday? You say yes, definitely I studied yesterday, for sure. There's no doubt at all about it. So if you say wa laqad sami'na, laqad is used when there's no doubt at all. It's for sure. Okay. Lo means sure. Qad means double sure. So double sure. Sami'na means we have definitely heard. Okay, but what we want is and we have heard. So you'd say waqalu. You not say laqad. You'd say qalu sami'na waladan yadhkuruhum. ये आंसर क्या है आफीफा? उन्होंने बोला हमने सुना एक लड़का को जो उनके बारे में बोलता रहता है.
कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम.
वेरी गुड. कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम. अगर हम क्लास में पढ़ रहे हैं और अज़ान होती है, ठीक है, और हम बोलना चाहते हैं हमने अज़ान सुना, वो कैसे बोलेंगे? हमने अज़ान सुना. क्या सुना हमने? अज़ान सुना. वो कैसे बोलेंगे? हमने अज़ान सुना था. We heard the adhan. हमने सुना कैसे बोलेंगे आफीफा?
We heard the azan.
अरबी में?
समीना अजानु.
अल अदाना. हमने क्या सुना? हमने अजान को सुना, तो अजाना. क्या बोलेंगे हम?
समीना अजाना.
अल अदाना. हमने एक अजान सुना, तो अल अदाना. वेरी गुड. तो ये वाला आंसर फिर से उन्होंने कहा हमने सुना एक लड़का जो उनके बारे में बोलता रहता है.
कालू समीना वलदन यज़कुरुहुम.
Very good. Qalu sami'na waladan yadhkuruhum. What is this answer again, Adnan? They said we heard a boy mentioning them.
وَلَقَدْ سَمِعْنَا.
No laqad. Laqad means we definitely heard. We do not want to say laqad.
وَقَالُوا سَمِعْنَا.
How do we say boy?
هذا يذكرهم. Mentioning them.
Qalu Samina Yadhkuruhum means we heard him mentioning them. But how do we say boy?
A boy. A
Waladan.
boy.
We heard whom? We heard a boy. Waladan. Qalu Samina Waladan Yadhkuruhum. Again, Adnan.
وقالوا سمعنا ولدا يذكرهم.
Very good. Qalu Samina Waladan Yadhkuruhum. Okay, let us do a quiz on this. Okay, let us go to Kahoot. We'll do quick quiz. Short quiz, inshallah. So go to
1 minute Sahaba.
yes. So let me do one thing. Get prepared with your Kahoot and I'll share with you the instructions. Okay, go to Kahoot.it, use game pen 990762. 990762 is what you need to use. Go to Kahoot.it, use game pen 990762.
9907 9907
62. Only Sadia is super prepared for the quiz, so Sadia is first. Okay, Adnan is also in. Afifa, Nahid auntie, Rahil auntie quiz. Go to Kahoot.it, use game pen 990762. Okay, Nahid auntie is also in. Okay, Afifa is also in. We are only waiting for Rahil auntie. So 10 more seconds and we start. Okay, Sidra is also in. Okay, let us start. Okay, first question. The people entered into the house of the idols. Blue is dakhala nasu fi baitil asnami. Red, raja'an nasu fi baitil asnami. Orange, ja'an nasu fi baitil asnami. Okay, looks like we have 5 people. The people entered into the house of the idols. Is log dakhil hue in the house of the idols. Dakhala nasu fi baitil asnami. Okay, only Adnan got it wrong. Everyone else correct. So catch up. Next questions, Adnan. This is an easy quiz.
Yes, sir.
Next question. The people went to the house of the idols. लोग असनाम के घर में गए थे. Blue, dahaban nasu ila baitil asnami. Red, dakhalan nasu fi baitil asnami. Orange, ja'an nasu ila baitil asnami. Okay, let me skip. We have 5
Only
answers.
5 people.
We have 6 answers. Dahaban nasu ila baitil asnami. The people went is dahaba. Rahil auntie wrong. Sidra got this correct. So Nahid auntie, Sadia, Afifa are top 3. Go next question. The people returned and entered into the house of the idols. लोग वापस आए और दाखिल हुए असनाम के घर में. Blue, रजा अन नासु व दखलू फी बैतिल असनामी. Red, खरज अन नासु व हदरा फी बैतिल असनामी. Orange, ذهب الناس وجاء في بيت الأصنام. Okay, رجع الناس ودخلوا في بيت الأصنام. Blue is the correct answer. Next question. The people intended to pray to the idols. लोगों का इरादा था कि वो असनाम को इबादत करें. Blue, أراد الناس أن يعرفوا الأصنام. Red, أراد الناس أن يأكلوا الأصنام. Orange, أراد الناس أن يعبدوا الأصنام. Okay, the answer is أراد الناس أن يعبدوا الأصنام. Orange. To pray is an ya'budu. Okay, Afifa, wrong answer. Rahil auntie is up. Sadia is number 2. Nahid auntie number 1. Next question. Bonus question, double points. I want या intend to go for Hajj. ये अभी मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं हज पे जाऊँ. वो कैसे बोलते हैं? Blue, अरादा अन अधबा लिल हज्जी. Red, قام أن أذهب للحج. Orange, أريد أن أذهب للحج. मैं चाहता हूं कि मैं हज पे जाऊं. Okay, we have 5. I will skip. You need to mark the answer quickly. I want to go for Hajj. मैं चाहता हूं is أريد أن أذهب للحج. Very good. Adnan has made use of the bonus question. Adnan is number 3. Nahid auntie, Sadia number 1 and 2. Next question. Ibrahim got angry. Ibrahim गुस्सा हुए. Blue, ghadiba Ibrahimu. Red, ghadibu Ibrahimu. Orange, yaghdabu Ibrahimu. I will skip. We have 5 answers. Ibrahim got angry is ghadiba Ibrahimu. 2 people ghadibu Ibrahimu is wrong. It has to be ghadiba Ibrahimu. क्योंकि जब वो पहले आता है तो ghadiba ही आएगा. We will not have ghadibu. It has to be ghadiba Ibrahimu or Ibrahimu ghadiba. Ghadibu will be wrong. Okay, Adnan, wrong answer. Nahid auntie, Sadia, Rahil auntie, and top 3. Or Adnan, Afifa got this wrong. Next question. Bonus question, double points. The people get angry often. लोग बहुत ज़्यादा गुस्सा होते हैं. Blue, يغضبون الناس كثيرا. Red, يغضب الناس كثيرا. Orange, غضبوا الناس كثيرا.
Skip.
We have 5. जल्दी करना. भाई 5 पे स्टॉप कर रहा हूँ. يغضب الناس كثيرا. Answer is red. Okay, Rahil auntie did not mark. She was the 6th person. So Nahid auntie, Sadia, Adnan, top 3. Next question. The people questioned Ibrahim. Blue, sakatan nasu li Ibrahima. Red, qalan nasu li Ibrahima. Orange, sa'alan nasu Ibrahima. We have 5 answers, so I will skip. The people questioned Ibrahim is Sa'alan Nasu Ibrahima. Orange. I think we might have one more question. Let us see. Maybe one question more and then we stop. Ibrahim said, ask the big of them. I will skip this because I do not teach you this. Let me see if there's another question which I have covered. The biggest idol is not capable of breaking the furniture. I'll skip this as well. Okay, we will end the quiz here. Let us see the podium. Number 3 is Adnan. Congratulations. You got few answers correct. Sadia is number 2. You got all of the answers correct. And number 1 is Nahid Ante, who was all answers correct and also very fast. Number 4 is Rahil Auntie and number 5 is Afifa. Okay, awesome. So this is it. Well done. Nahid Auntie, Sadia got all answers correct. Everyone else needs revision. So go through the video. Go through these places and say the answers loud to learn the lesson, inshallah. That we will close. Barakallahumma li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you all next Saturday, inshallah, 12:30 p.m. Ma salama. Take care and stay safe.
Jazakallah khair. Akhi, ma salama.
Wa yakum.